Why did I eat so much? Do you feel sick? Yeah, I think I need to lie down. You shouldn't lie down after eating. I think I need to go to the restroom. Let's skip dessert. No, I have room for dessert. Dad, can I have another cookie? How many have you had? 4. 4? That's a lot of cookies. They're so good. I know. Your mother makes the best cookies. Can I just have one more, please? You might get a tummy ache. No, I won't. Why don't you wait until after dinner? We need to have a talk. Is there a problem? I feel like I do all of the cleaning. I clean up your mess too. I'm sorry. I promised to keep the apartment clean. Why don't we divide the housework? Okay, how do you want to divide it? We will clean up our own messes. Then we will take turns cleaning the common areas. What are the common areas? Places that we use together, like the bathroom, kitchen, and living room. That sounds fair. I am so mad. My kids were playing in our yard, and they stepped in dog poop. You don't have a dog. I know. Someone is leaving dog poop in our yard. That's terrible. It has happened twice already. What are you going to do? I'm going to set up a secret video recorder in our yard. What are you going to do when you find out who it is? I'm going to deliver their dog's mess to them and show them the video. They are going to be so embarrassed. The sink is leaking again. I'll try to fix it. Let's call a plumber. Why? Because you tried to fix it last time. Okay, let's call a plumber. We need a new sink. This one is leaking again. I'll call a plumber. Can we just buy a new sink? Why? This one is so old. It's in good condition. No, it's not. It's leaking again. We just need to fix the leak. We've fixed it 3 times already. You're right. We need a new sink. Did you hear about Gina Taylor? Yeah, I can't believe she's getting a divorce already. I know. She just got married last month. I thought they would get divorced after 1 year. Celebrities never stay married. This actually shouldn't be big news. Did you hear about Joe Glow? No. What happened? He was arrested for drugs. I didn't hear about that. It's been all over the news. I don't watch the news. I'm not surprised he was caught with drugs. Why? He was acting strange during his last concert. I missed that too. Did you hear about the big earthquake? No. It's been all over the news and internet. I don't follow the news. Then how do you know what's going on? If it's important, I'll hear people talking about it. Don't you want to know as soon as something happens? The news is too scary.
Why is it scary? They only talk about bad things, like crime, accidents, and earthquakes.
What was that loud boom? There was a chemical explosion a few blocks away. Did anyone get hurt? Yeah, over 50 people were injured. Do we need to evacuate the building? Yes. Don't take the elevator. Did you watch the news this morning?
No, what happened?
There was a chemical explosion at my old office.
Did anyone get hurt?
I don't know yet.
You're lucky you don't work there anymore.
I know. The building was so old.
Did they evacuate the area?
Yeah, the police and fire department are still there.
I should call my friend. She lives a couple blocks from there.
Honey, close all of the windows and lock the doors.
What's going on?
Someone escaped from prison.
Is he dangerous?
The police say he is armed and dangerous.
I'm scared.
What's on the news?
Someone just broke out of prison.
Where?
A few miles from here.
Don't open the door for anyone.
I know. I'm glad we have a big dog.
If he starts barking, I'm grabbing my gun.
Be careful with that thing.
I'm always careful and prepared.
I hope the police catch him soon. I can't believe you're on social media again. I'm reading the news. These people are your friends. They're not reporters. They post what's going on in the news. That's not real news. It's more fun than the news channels. Real news is boring. Did you hear Joe Glow, the country music singer, died? Really? I was just watching the news and they didn't mention that. That's what I just read. How did he die? From a drug overdose. That's sad. I still don't see anything about it on the news. Just wait. Where did you read this? On social media. Michelle, it's a hoax. The news just announced that it was a fake story.
You missed a great game tonight. Who won? Your favorite team. I wish I could have seen it. Watch the highlights on the sports news. That's not the same. What's on the news?
A typhoon hit China this morning.
That's scary. Don't you have family there?
Yes, I've been trying to call my grandmother.
Have you talked to her?
No, all the phone lines are down. Is that a new bag? Yes, I got it yesterday. It's beautiful. Do you like it? It's pretty, but it hurts my shoulder. That's not good. What are you going to do? I think I'm going to return it.
I'm thinking about getting a pet. What kind of pet? Maybe a dog or a cat. That's a lot of responsibility. I know, but I'm lonely. They are great companions. Where are you going? I'm going to the pet store. Are you going to get a pet? I got a dog this morning. I need to buy some pet supplies. What kind of dog did you get? A Labrador Retriever puppy. Wow, puppies are a lot of work. I know. We used to have many dogs when I was a child. What kind of supplies do you need? I need a leash, 2 dog bowls, and some treats.
I don't know what to get Mike for our anniversary. What did you get him last year? A new bike. What does he want this year? A new car. Wow, he has expensive taste. Is that all you're eating? Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. You need to exercise too. I know. I've been running 2 miles every day. That's great. Thanks. Losing weight is hard. Hi, Martha. You look great. Thanks. I lost 30 pounds. Wow. How did you lose the weight? I don't eat any junk food and I work out every day. I need to lose some weight too. Do you want to go to the gym with me? Where are you going? I go every morning at 5 a.m. That's too early for me. Once you get started, you'll really enjoy it. I need a place to stay in the country. What kind of place? I would like to stay in a small cottage. What do you want to do there? I want to take pictures of the flowers, trees, and meadows. What are meadows? A meadow is an open area of grass. Why do you want to take pictures? I got a new camera for my birthday. Happy birthday, Gina.
I just got back from the doctor's office. What did the doctor say? I have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. That's not good. Did he put you on medication? Yeah, I have to go back in 6 months. We need to stay healthy at this age.
Where is your favorite vacation spot? I like going to my parents' lake house. Is it far from here? You have to drive a couple of hours from here. That's a great distance. It's not too far or too near. Yes, I agree. It's very relaxing there. Where is your favorite vacation spot? Joe and I love going to Hawaii every summer. Ted and I have never been there. It's a beautiful and relaxing place. Ted doesn't like beaches. He likes to sightsee. There are many places to sightsee. I may have to talk him into it. We have a lovely condo you could stay in. How much do you charge? We won't charge you. You're my best friend.
Hey, Todd. This is Rob. My flight has been delayed. I won't be there on time. I guess I'll have to do the presentation alone. Are you prepared to do that? I have no choice. Can we postpone the meeting? No, the clients are catching a flight right after the meeting.
Your business trips have earned you enough frequent flyer miles for a free airline ticket.
Really? That's great!
Our company lets their employees use the free airline ticket for personal use.
Wow! I didn't know that.
You should probably use it during your next vacation.
I think I will ask my wife where she wants to go.
Good idea. Hi, Vicky. This is Isabel. I'm the company's travel coordinator. Hi, Isabel. Is there a problem? No. I see that you take quite a few business trips a month. Yes, I do. I noticed that you're not signed up for frequent flyer miles. No, I haven't signed up yet. Please sign up before your next trip. You can earn miles and get a free trip anywhere in the country. I didn't know that. It's easy to sign up. You can do it online. I will have to do that today since I have another business trip at the end of the week. Is this all the luggage from this flight?
Yes.
I can't find my luggage.
It looks like your luggage is lost.
I need my suitcase. I have a business meeting today and my suit is in it.
I'm very sorry. If we locate it, we will send it to you right away. Is anyone picking you up at the airport?
No, I'm going to rent a car.
The boss approved your rental car?
Yes. Why?
He didn't approve a rental car during my business trip.
I found a great deal for a rental car.
Are you on the phone?
Yeah, but I'm on hold.
Do you have time for lunch?
Not right now. I'm trying to get a free upgrade on my rental car.
Are you having any luck?
The rental car agent is talking to her supervisor right now.
How are you negotiating?
I told the agent that our company does a lot of business with this rental company.
You're right, we do.
Kyle, hold on. The agent is back on the phone.
I think the company has finally made a profit. That's great news. We're all getting raises and bonuses this year. That makes me very happy. Me too. We haven't had raises in 4 years. We've never had bonuses. That's right. If the company is doing well financially, we should definitely receive some benefits. I agree. We work really hard. Let's celebrate over drinks after work.
I'm planning our company's hospitality event. What are you doing this year? We've invited a couple of professional golfers. We're going to do a celebrity golf tournament. Wow, that's going to be a lot of fun. I just need to hear back from the golfers. What if no one accepts the invitation? Then I am in big trouble. Are you going to the hospitality event? Yes, I have a few clients attending. Great. This year we're doing a raffle and gift bags. Raffle and gift bags? Isn't that a little childish? The raffle prize is a sports car and the gift bags are filled with jewelry. Are you serious? Can our company afford this? The CEO wants to keep our clients happy. That's definitely going to keep them happy. It'll probably attract more clients to our company, too.
Do you have time for lunch? No, I have a lunch meeting with the boss today. The boss? Is something wrong? No, we're going to discuss my raise. Good luck. Thanks. I'll need it.
I'm so stressed right now. Why? Is there something wrong? I'm so busy at work. I'm forgetting about my personal life. I understand. That happened to me too. How do you balance it all out? I just set a strict schedule. Work is work and home is home. It's not that easy. I know. But if you don't do that, you're going to get sick. I think that's my problem. I feel sick all the time. Hi, Vincent. I'm Natalie, your new client.
Nice to meet you, Natalie.
Nice to meet you too, Vincent.
Have you taken a tour of the office yet?
No, not yet.
Would you like me to show you around?
That would be great.
Let's start with my office. It's at the end of the hallway.
You have a view of the mountains.
Yes, it's a relaxing view in a stressful industry.
I understand the stress part.
Kathy should be here soon. Okay, I'm not in a hurry. Is this your first trip to Seattle? Yes. How do you like Seattle? It's a lovely city. I just don't like the rain. We're 15 minutes early for the meeting. Should we wait for everyone to arrive? Yeah, let's find a seat. Okay. So how do you like this weather? I don't like it at all. Me too. It's been raining all week. It's been raining all week? Yes. Have you been out of town? Yes. I just got back from Hawaii last night. I bet you miss the weather there. I do. Our client has invited us to play at his private golf course. That should be fun. Can you join us this Saturday? No, I'm busy this weekend. I heard that our client does not like to lose. Then maybe I should join you. I'm terrible at golf. Hey Ron, can you help me? Sure. What do you need? My printer isn't working. Try to reboot the computer and the printer. I already tried that 2 times. I see the problem. Your printer is out of ink. The boss was not happy with our presentation. I don't know what happened. You weren't ready. Are you blaming me? Yes, you were not organized during the presentation. I knew you would blame me. The whole file has been erased. How did that happen? I don't know. Who was the last person working on it? I was the last one to work on it. What did you do to it? Nothing. I saved the file and went home. I knew this would happen. Are you blaming me for this problem? Yes. You always screw up the projects. You were so rude. That's why no one wants to work with you. Can you cover for me? Sure. Where are you going? I need to take a long lunch. Why? I'm going to a job interview. Don't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone. Good luck. I need you to cover for me. Again? Where are you? I'm at home. I overslept. What do you want me to do? Can you do the presentation for me? Are you crazy? I didn't prepare for the presentation. You can do it. You help me research this stuff. What am I supposed to tell the clients and our boss? Tell them I'm stuck at the airport. This is the last time I'm covering for you.
I can't come to work today. What's wrong? I'm not feeling well. Okay, I'll let the boss know. Sorry. Don't be sorry. Just get a lot of rest. Where is Carol? She's not coming to work today. She's sick. Again? Yeah, she called in sick a few minutes ago. That's strange. What's strange? I saw her get into a taxi this morning. She was carrying luggage. Do you think she was going on a trip? It looked like it. Doesn't she always call in sick on Fridays? Yeah, you're right.
We have great company perks. What are company perks? They are the extra things the company gives you besides your salary and basic benefits. What are your favorite perks? I like the paid vacation time and pension plan. We have a pension plan? That is rare these days. Our company does not have very good perks. We have vacation time. My friend's company has paid vacation time, plus bonuses, retirement plans, gym memberships, maternity leave, and much more. Wow, we don't get any of those. I know. Maybe we should try to get a job there. I've tried. I applied 3 times and had no luck. Why? There are thousands of applicants every month. I'm going to be late this morning. Is there something wrong? My dog is sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I have to take him to the vet. I'll let our team know. Thanks. If it's serious, take the whole day off. Thank you for understanding. I have 2 dogs. They're the best. Do you have a minute to talk?
I'm on the phone.
Okay, let me know when you're done.
It may be a while. I'm talking to an angry client.
We seem to have many angry clients these days.
We're getting a lot of complaint calls since we started the new program. I can't get any work done.
Why?
I've been on the phone all day with angry customers and our technical support department.
What's going on?
Service is down. It's not working in many areas right now.
Do you need help?
Yeah. Can you grab some of these calls?
Sure. Who should I speak with?
You pick.
I'll take technical support. You can have the angry customers.
Who are you talking to? My boyfriend. We're not allowed to make personal calls at work. I'll make it short. You've been on the phone for over an hour. Have you been listening to me? Hello, can I help you?
I'd like to order your daily special.
Okay, would you like it spicy or non-spicy?
I guess non-spicy. I've never been asked that before.
Would you like white rice or fried rice?
Rice? Is this Max's Pizza Place?
No, this is a Chinese restaurant.
I thought I was ordering pizza.
No, our daily special is Mongolian beef with rice.
That sounds good. I'll take one order to go with white rice. Is Richard in his office?
No, he's in a meeting.
I need to talk to him about my start time. I need to start an hour later.
Why?
Sheila is going back to work, and I need to be home until my son leaves for school.
I'm sure Richard will be fine with that. He's a single dad, so he will understand.
How's work going? Great. I heard you were having some problems with the report. Who did you hear that from? Kevin. No. Everything is fine. Do you need any help? Nope. Well, look at the time. I need to go now. You just got here. Yeah, I'm late for a meeting.
Sharon, I've been looking for you. Is there a problem? No. I need someone to pick up a client from the airport on Saturday. I thought Greg was doing that. He says he has to visit his parents this weekend. He didn't mention that to me. Are you busy this Saturday? I'm sorry. I just got an urgent email. I need to reply immediately. I see. I will talk to you later then. I'll be busy meeting clients all day. The economy is stronger. I think this is a good time to look for another job. Do you have places to send your resume? No, I don't. Companies in our industry only hire people that have connections. Do you have any connections? No. How do I meet people in the industry? You have to get involved and attend events. Isn't there a charity golf tournament coming up? Yes, it's a big tournament with many companies participating. Do you have any advice? Talk to a lot of people and don't forget to take your business cards.
Did you hear about the merger? Yeah. I'm excited. Why? Aren't you worried? No. We're merging with a well-known company. It will look good on our resumes. Unless we get laid off during the process. Why do you have to be so negative? Our company is going through an acquisition. What is that? When a company buys another company. Why is this happening? We can't compete with the bigger company. Wow. When is the acquisition happening? At the end of the year. That soon? I know. Are you worried? Yes, that's how my brother lost his job. That sucks. I'd better start looking for a new job.
Our company is doing a massive recall.
What is your company recalling?
Spinach. There are reports of E. coli found in some of our spinach.
That's scary.
I know. It can be fatal.
Have there been any deaths?
We haven't received any reports of deaths yet.
Todd is such a brown-noser. What happened? He follows Greg everywhere. He always does that. It's so annoying. He says bad things about Greg all the time. I know. But when he sees him, He acts like Greg is the greatest guy in the whole world. There goes Todd again. What is he doing? Brown-nosing the boss. What do you mean? He treats the boss like a king and does everything he says. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've seen him do that. It's ridiculous. I thought Todd didn't like the boss. He doesn't like him. He just wants a promotion. What a brown-noser. I have a very angry customer on the phone.
What is the problem?
The customer says he wants to return his refrigerator.
Why? What is wrong with it?
He says it doesn't work anymore.
Did you tell him we would try to fix it for free?
Yes, he won't listen to me.
What is he demanding?
He wants a free replacement right now.
That is not how our policy works.
Can you please talk to him?
Guess what I heard about Chris? Are you gossiping again? No, I'm just sharing news. No, you're gossiping. Do you have a problem with it? Yes. I think it's rude to talk about other people. What's the big deal? Gossip can hurt people. I guess I never thought about that. Try to put yourself in their shoes.
Have you seen Larry? Don't go in his office right now. Why? He's in a bad mood. Why is he such a grump in the morning? Maybe he needs more coffee.
I can't stand talking to Henry.
I know. It can be hard.
He is so negative.
I stopped talking to him.
He has such a poor attitude. He is against everything.
He can be very annoying.
Was someone using my desk?
I think Kathy was using it yesterday.
I don't like people messing with my things.
Did she leave a mess?
My stapler was not in the right place.
You must be a neat freak.
What is Jessica doing?
Oh, she's organizing her office.
Again? She is always organizing her office.
Everything has to be in the right place.
I know. One time, she got mad at me because I accidentally moved her plant.
That's funny.
That's not funny. She got very mad at me.
Then don't move her things.
I will never touch anything in her office again.
She's just a neat freak. Have you seen Tom? No. Did you check his office? Yes, he's not there. Try the employee lounge. He's probably sleeping somewhere. You're right, he never does any work. I know. He's such a slacker. Ron is driving me crazy. Why? He has an annoying habit of tapping his fingernails on the desk. Have you told him to stop? No, I don't want to be rude. Well, if it's making you crazy, you need to tell him.
The customer wants to speak with the manager. What is the problem? His order was not delivered, and he is very angry. Did you try to calm him down? Yes. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, transfer the customer to me. I am nervous about the presentation. Why? My English is not very good. Did you practice your presentation? Yes, I've been practicing every day. You can practice with me too. Carl, are you going to watch television all day?
No. Is there something you want to do?
It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. We should do something outdoors.
Okay. What should we do?
Let's go to the beach.
Okay. I'll grab the beach chairs and towels.
Great. I'll pack some snacks and drinks. Don't forget the sunscreen.
Where is it?
It's in the bathroom cabinet.
Is there anything else we need to bring?
I'll bring the camera. I want to take pictures of the sunset.
Good idea. The sunset is beautiful at the beach.
Do you remember the last time we went to the beach?
No. It's been a long time. Why don't we go more often?
Because you're always watching TV.
Okay. Let's go to the beach when the weather is nice and watch TV when it rains.
That's a deal. Hey, Steve. My family and I want to do something fun this weekend. Do you have any suggestions?
The weather is going to be nice. You should do something outdoors.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sunny all weekend.
How about a picnic at the park?
We do that often. I want to do something more fun.
How about the city zoo? I heard that bear cubs were recently born there.
That's a good idea. We haven't been to the zoo in a long time.
Then you should definitely go this weekend.
The last time we were there, it started raining. None of the animals wanted to come out.
That must have been boring.
It was boring. The kids wanted to go home early.
The animals should be more visible since the weather is going to be sunny this weekend.
Yeah, I think we will go to the zoo. Hopefully this time it'll be more fun.
Actually, I have 4 tickets to the zoo. You can have them. Our family won't be able to go. The tickets expire this weekend.
Thanks, Steve. Let me pay you for them. Zoo tickets are expensive.
Don't worry about it. It's my gift to you since your last visit was not fun.
Are you sure? This is very generous of you.
Also, you mowed my lawn a few times after I had back surgery last year. I really appreciated that.
I'm glad we're neighbors. Carl, are you going to watch television all day?
No. Is there something you want to do?
It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. We should do something outdoors.
Okay. What should we do?
Let's go to the beach.
Okay. I'll grab the beach chairs and towels.
Great. I'll pack some snacks and drinks. Don't forget the sunscreen.
Where is it?
It's in the bathroom cabinet.
Is there anything else we need to bring?
I'll bring the camera. I want to take pictures of the sunset.
Good idea. The sunset is beautiful at the beach.
Do you remember the last time we went to the beach?
No. It's been a long time. Why don't we go more often?
Because you're always watching TV.
Okay. Let's go to the beach when the weather is nice and watch TV when it rains.
That's a deal. Mom, can we have a picnic this afternoon? Sure, Kathy. Where should we have it? How about the lake? That's a great idea. What should we pack for lunch? I can make ham sandwiches and potato salad. Yummy! I love ham sandwiches and potato salad. Tell your sisters about the picnic. Okay, I think it is going to get hot later today. That's good. It will be a good day for a swim in the lake. I'll tell Cindy and Allison to wear their swimsuits. Don't forget to pack your life jackets, too. Okay, will Andy be joining us? Of course your brother will be joining us. Where is he? He's taking a nap on the couch. Let's wake him up. You can wake him up. I'll get my sisters. Andy, wake up. We're going to the lake.
Hi, Mike. What are you doing today? Hi, Joe. My family and I are going to the lake. We're going to have a picnic. That sounds like fun. Do you want to join us? May I? I would love to join. Sure. We are leaving at 10:30. Okay. Let me ask my parents. What should I bring? You should pack swim trunks and a life jacket. Okay. How about food? My parents are going to pack some food. There will be plenty for you too. Thanks. I'll be back as soon as possible. Try to come back before 10:30. I will. If I can't go, I will call you. I hope you can come with us. Me too. I have no plans today. See you soon. I hope so.
Dad, what are we doing today?
Kathy, it's a surprise.
Is it a special occasion?
No, just a short family trip.
Does Mom know?
Of course. It was her idea.
Where is Mom?
She's at the store getting things for our trip.
I'm so curious. Can you please tell me?
No, you have to be patient.
Okay. Can I help you with anything?
Sure. Why don't you pack your swimsuit and life jacket?
I know what we're doing.
You do?
Yes, we're going to the lake.
How did you know?
You asked me to pack a swimsuit and a life jacket. Also, you're pulling out the canoe from the garage.
It looks like I can't keep a secret. Dad, what are we doing this weekend? I have a surprise for you, Timothy. What is it? Here, open it. I think I know what it is. Can you tell by the shape? Yeah. Is it a fishing pole? Well, open it up and find out. It is! I love it! I've never gone fishing before. Your grandfather and I used to go fishing when I was a child. Now I can take you. I can't wait. You also need a life jacket. Why? You should always wear a life jacket if you're going in a boat. Okay, Dad. Now, let's go to the fishing store and buy some bait. What's bait? Things that will attract the fish to the hook. Like worms? Exactly. This is going to be so much fun. Hey, Phil. I'm so glad it's Friday. I agree, James. It was a stressful work week. Have any plans this weekend? Yeah, I'm going fishing with my buddies. Lucky. Do you want to join us? I can't. I'm helping my brother move. He recently bought a house. That's too bad. We're going to have beautiful weather, too. I'm glad we're going to have good weather. I don't want to move boxes and furniture in the rain. That's true. When are you going to be done? I don't know. He has a lot of stuff. It could be all day. Well, If you get done early, why don't you meet us at the lake? Are you going out on a boat? No, we're going to fish on the lake shore. None of us have a boat. My brother has a boat. I can ask him if we can borrow it sometime. That would be awesome. Thanks. Well, I'm going to head home now. I'm tired. Yeah, me too. Call me this weekend if you get done early.
Hey, Joe, what happened to your ankle?
Hey, Kevin. I broke it while hiking last weekend.
That's terrible. How?
We were hiking down a steep trail. I lost my balance and fell.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurt badly.
How did you get back to your car?
It was a long, painful walk.
Were you alone?
No, I was with my wife, but I'm too heavy for her to carry me.
Why didn't you call someone?
There was no cell phone coverage in that area.
How long do you have to wear your cast?
6 weeks.
Sick?
Hey, Sue. What are you doing this weekend? Hi, Sandy. I'm going hiking with some friends. Do you want to join? No, that's okay. I've never gone hiking before. Really? It's a lot of fun and great exercise. It sounds fun and good for you. It is. You should come. I don't even have the correct shoes. I have an extra pair. What size do you wear? I wear a size 7. What a coincidence. Me too. What else do I need? Comfortable clothes, a jacket, a water bottle, snacks, a flashlight, and a map. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to bring. Do you have a small backpack to put these items in?
Susan, what should we do this weekend?
I don't know. What would you like to do?
Should we take the kids camping?
That sounds like a fun plan.
Do you know what the weather forecast is for this weekend?
No, I have to check.
I think it's supposed to be sunny and clear.
That's perfect weather for camping.
We can go fishing, too.
The kids are going to love it.
Let's not tell them yet.
Why?
I need to make a reservation. There may not be space available.
Oh, yeah. We better think of another option,
Billy, are you all packed? No, Dad. I can't find my fishing pole. Where did you see it last? In the garage. I'll look again. Okay. I'm almost done packing too. I just need to load the tents into the car. I found my fishing pole. It was behind the skis. Good. What is your mom doing? She is packing food and snacks into the ice chest. Hopefully we will catch some fish to eat too. Yeah. Dad, where is your fishing pole? I forgot it. Thanks for reminding me. Are we going to the same campsite? No, I want to try a new place. Cool. Can I bring my camera? Of course. But be careful not to lose it.
Hi, Jane. Isn't it a beautiful day? Hi, Sarah. Yeah, it's sunny and clear. I think we're going to take our boat out. It's a great day for it. Would you and Paul like to join us? I would love to. I need to ask Paul. He's at the store. He should be home in a few minutes. Great! We can pack a lunch and eat on the boat. Sounds like fun. I've never been on a boat before. You haven't? Do you get seasick? I've never been on a boat, so I wouldn't know. Do you get airsick? Do you have any kind of motion sickness? I don't think so. I don't get sick on planes or trains or long car rides. What are you doing this weekend? We're going to take the train to my mother's house. That should be fun. Yeah, we usually drive, but we decided to take the train this time. Why? My son loves trains, so I thought it would be a good idea to take the train up there. Does he have a train set? Oh, yes. He has several trains, and Jason built him a big wooden train track. Then he's going to love this ride. I know. We haven't told him yet. It's going to be a surprise. I remember riding the train as a child. It was a lot of fun. One of his toy trains looks just like the train we're going to take. Mary, I am so angry. What happened, Susan? Our hotel lost our reservations. How did that happen? I don't know. They didn't have a reasonable explanation. Well, can't you just make another reservation? No. They said there are no more rooms available. Oh, no. That's terrible. We are attending my niece's wedding this weekend, and everyone is staying at that hotel. What about another hotel in that area? There's going to be a big doctor's conference this weekend. There are no rooms available at any of the nearby hotels. Did the hotel apologize? Hi, Sally. My kids want to go out for breakfast this weekend. Do you have a favorite restaurant? Hi, Mary. Yeah. Our favorite place is the Pancake House on Main Street. Oh, I haven't been there yet. We love it. Kids eat free on their birthdays, too. What do your kids like there? They love the chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, my children would love those. They don't like anything with chocolate. I like their waffles. They're thick and fluffy. They put fresh strawberries over them. I may want to try that. I'm getting hungry now. Me too. Would you like to join us on Saturday morning? Hey, Jesse, should we grab a bite to eat before the concert?
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry.
Let's get some fast food here.
Burgers and fries?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Why is the drive-through line so long?
It's dinner time. Should we go inside?
It might be busier inside.
Looks like the line is really long inside, too.
Let's head to another place.
Can we go to one closer to the concert arena?
That's a good idea.
There are many fast food places around there.
Yeah, we should be able to find one that's not too crowded.
Fast food is great. Fast and cheap.
But not very healthy.
Hey, Bill. Are you hungry?
Oh, hi, Kathy. Yeah, let's have lunch.
What do you want to eat?
How about pizza?
We always have pizza. Let's try something different.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions?
How about sushi?
I don't like raw fish.
All sushi isn't raw.
I know, I just don't feel like having sushi today.
Okay. Then what should we eat?
Maybe we should just order takeout. You get sushi, and I'll get pizza.
That's a good idea. But I think I want Chinese food instead.
Chinese food sounds yummy.
Hey, we agree on something. Let's go out to a Chinese restaurant.
I'd rather eat at home.
We never agree on anything. Jane, how was school today? Mom, it was fun. I made a new friend. That's nice. What's her name? Her name is Cindy. Is she new to your school? Yeah, she's a new student. She moved here from Seattle, Washington. You have an aunt who lives in Seattle. I know. I like Seattle. It's beautiful there, but it rains too much. Yeah, that's why we're staying in sunny California. Cindy and I have a lot in common. We both like drawing, playing with dogs, and eating pizza. You should invite her over for dinner one night. Can we, Mom? Sure. We can order pizza. Maybe I'll ask her if she can come over on Friday. Okay. Let's invite her parents, too. We can get to know them. That's a good idea. They don't have any friends here yet.
Hey, Joe, have you seen Sandy?
No, Bill. Why?
We had a misunderstanding, and she is not talking to me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I said something silly and hurt her feelings.
What did you say?
It's not important. I don't want to discuss it. I just want to apologize to her.
She always hangs out at Linda's house or the library.
I've already checked both places.
How about her house?
Her roommate said she wasn't home.
Have you called her cell phone?
Yeah, several times.
She must really be mad at you.
She was. She stormed off and I didn't get to explain what I meant.
I'm really curious now. What did you say to her?
I told her to exercise.
Well, that probably wasn't a smart thing to say to a woman.
I meant that she should exercise to stay healthy.
That sounds better. Hope you find her.
Hello?
Hi, John. This is Stephen. What are you doing tonight? Hey, Stephen. Nothing much. I don't have any plans yet. Do you want to hang out? Sure. What did you have in mind? I don't know. It's Friday, and I'm bored. Want to go to the movies? Is there a good movie to see? Let's check the internet. Okay, let me log on to my computer. Do you want to see a comedy or a drama? Nothing sad or depressing. I had a hard work week. I want to see something funny. I agree. Work was stressful for me, too. There aren't any new comedies right now. I only see dramas and horror movies. Yeah, that's all I see, too. Hey, let's go to the comedy club. My favorite comedian is performing tonight at the local theater. That sounds great. What time? It starts at 7 p.m. Let's do dinner, too. Good idea. I'll meet you at your house at 5 p.m. See you tonight. Hello? Hi, Linda. This is Stacy. Are you free tomorrow night? No, I'm not. Why? I'm inviting a couple of friends to sleep over. I wish I could go, but I have to babysit my younger sister. That's too bad. We were going to rent a movie and order pizza. Now I really wish I could go. That sounds like so much fun. Can your parents find another babysitter? No. Our regular babysitter got sick, so they asked me. I see. What time will your parents be back? 9 o'clock p.m. Do you want to come over after you finish babysitting? Will you still be awake? Of course. It's a sleepover party. We're all going to sleep late. Okay. Please save me some pizza. I will. See you tomorrow night. Hi, Carol. You look tired today. I am tired.
I didn't get any sleep last night. Why? Our neighbor's dog would not stop barking. He barked all night long. That's awful. Did you complain to your neighbor? I knocked on his door, but he didn't answer. I don't think he was home. What did you do all night? I couldn't sleep, so I tried to read a book, but the dog's barking kept distracting me, so I just watched TV. I would be so angry. You should have called the police. I didn't want to bother the police with a barking dog. I would have called them. What if there was an emergency at your neighbor's house and the dog was trying to alert someone? That's true. I didn't think about that. But this dog usually barks because he's bored. That's annoying. I know. Hey, Carol, is that your neighbor? He's walking towards us. What is he holding? It looks like a plate of cookies. I feel so bad for Mary. Me too. I can't believe her husband died. They were married for a long time. I know. What is she going to do now? I don't know. Does she have any children? No, I don't think they had any children. How about other family members? I think she had one sister, but she passed away several years ago. So she's all alone now? Yeah. Isn't that sad? Yes, it is very sad. She is always so nice to everyone. I think we should all get together and do something nice for her. I like that idea. What should we do? Let's take turns helping her around the house. Great idea. We can take care of her yard, help clean her house, and bring her meals. I love this. Let's talk to the other neighbors soon.
Mom, are we having a big party tonight? Yes, Robert. All of our relatives are coming. Did you forget? Oh, yeah. It's our annual family reunion. How could you forget? We have a big party every year. This year, it is at our house. I remember it was at Uncle Walter's house last year. That was fun. Do you need any help? Yes. Could you please go to the store and buy some ice? I made some lemonade and I want to keep it cool during the party. That's a good idea. It's going to be hot today. I hope the food stays fresh. I'm sure it will be fine. What are you making? It's going to be a potluck. I am serving barbecue ribs and potatoes. Do you know what other people are bringing? I think some people are going to bring salads, appetizers, and desserts. Sounds like a feast. I think everyone is coming except Aunt Linda. She's feeling sick today. That's too bad. She is my favorite aunt. I know. She's my favorite sister. I can't wait to see all of my cousins. They're excited to see you too. But right now, please go buy some ice. Hello? Hi, Mom. This is Linda. Hi, Linda. Why are you calling so early in the morning? Is something wrong? No, not at all. Actually, I have some good news. What is it? I'm having a baby. That's great news. When did you find out? Last night. It was too late to call you. I thought you might be sleeping. You can call me anytime, Linda. How does Dan feel? He's so happy.
He went out this morning to buy the baby a gift.
Already? That is funny. When is the baby due?
In June. I am 3 months pregnant.
How are you feeling? Do you feel sick at all?
Just a little.
Are you able to eat anything?
Yeah, I'm actually really hungry right now.
Let me come over and make you something to eat.
Mom, let's go out for breakfast. I'll treat you.
Don't be silly. I'll buy you breakfast. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
Okay, Mom. See you at 8 a.m.
Why do you look so happy, Carol? I was just on the phone with my daughter. She is having a baby. How exciting! This will be our first grandchild. Is the baby a boy or a girl? She doesn't know yet. She's only 3 months pregnant. 3 months? So the baby is due in June? Yes. I'm going to be a grandmother in June. How many grandchildren do you have, Joan? I have 3. 2 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. Yes, I remember that now. They visit you often. Yes, they do. I love when they visit. I'm so excited. I'm going to go shopping to buy my grandchild some clothes. But the baby hasn't been born yet. I know, but I love looking at baby clothes. Do you want to go with me? Sure. Maybe I'll get something from my grandkids, too. Let me grab my purse. Hi, Susie. Where are you going? Are you taking a trip? Yeah, I'm going to Chicago. My sister just had a baby. I'm going to be helping her for a couple of weeks. That's so nice of you. Did she have a boy or a girl? A girl. Her name is Rose. What a beautiful name. Yeah, she is named after our grandmother. My daughter is also named after my grandmother. Her name is Marie. That's also a beautiful name. Thanks. Is this your sister's first child? Yeah. This is my first niece, too. She's also the first grandchild in the family. How special! I know. My mother is so excited. She only lives a few blocks away from my sister, so she will be helping a lot too. That's wonderful. It's nice to have a lot of help with your first child. Yeah, I agree. Well, I better go now. I have to be at the airport by 1 p.m. Okay, see you in 2 weeks. How's it going? How are you doing? How's life? How are things? What are you up to? What have you been up to? Working a lot. Studying a lot. I've been very busy. Same as usual. Do you have any plans for the summer? Do you smoke?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Do you know each other? How do you know each other? We work together. We used to work together. We went to university together. Through friends. I was born in Australia, but grew up in England. What brings you to England?
Hello? Hi, Sue. This is Linda. I have a question about the flu shot. What is it? Are your kids getting the flu shot this year? They already did. They did? Yeah. We went to the doctor's office last week. They both got them. What about you? I got one too. So did Jeff. Really? Bill won't get one. Why? He says he never gets sick. Well, that could be true, but we don't want to risk it this year. I completely understand that. Both of my kids got really sick last year. I just want to give them extra protection, just in case. Yeah, I think I'm going to make an appointment for all of us. Even Bill? No, he won't go. He'll just cancel his appointment. Well, at least the three of you will be protected. That's true. Okay, I better call the doctor's office now. Mommy, I don't feel very well. What's wrong, Susie? Didn't you have a good time at the birthday party? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but now my tummy hurts. Did you eat too much food at the party? I think so. What did you eat? Pizza, cake, ice cream, and potato chips. That is a lot of food. I also had a soda, cookies, and popcorn. Susie, that's why your stomach hurts. You ate too much. Why did you eat so much? I was hungry, and everything looked delicious. Susie, I think you should go lie down for a while. Okay, Mommy. Susie, where are you going? I need to go to the bathroom first. Hi, Jill. What are you doing today? Hi, Sharon. Today we're doing our annual spring cleaning. What is that? It's the day we thoroughly clean the whole house. We throw away things we don't need, pack up things to donate, clean all of the rooms, and wash all of the windows. Wow, that's a lot to do. Yeah, it takes all day. Do your kids help too? Of course. They look through their closets and toy bins to find clothes and toys to donate or throw away. That's a great idea. But why is it called spring cleaning? Because it's done in the spring season. I see. I think we're going to start doing this too. Our house is so cluttered. After we have the things ready for donation, Jim takes them to the local homeless shelter. This makes the house easier to clean. That's great. I'm going to tell my family about this. Well, I better get started. I have a lot to do. Talk to you later, Sharon. Bye, Jill. Thanks for the cleaning tip. Hi, Sally. How are you today? Hi, Karen. I have so many things to do today. What do you have to do? I have to do several loads of laundry, vacuum the whole house, and clean the kitchen. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to do. Why don't you do some of that tomorrow? My mother-in-law is coming tonight. I completely understand. She likes a very neat and tidy house. I know what you mean. My mom is very clean and organized, too. I should have started a few days ago, but I was so busy at work. Why doesn't your husband help you? He did help me. He mowed the lawn, cleaned all of the bathrooms, and set up the guest room yesterday. Wow, he did a lot, too. I also have to go grocery shopping. What a busy day. Do you need any help? No, that's okay.
I'm not busy today. I can help you. Really? Could you go grocery shopping for me? I already made my shopping list. Of course. You can pay me back when I drop off the groceries. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's what friends and neighbors are for.
Hey, Ted. Do you have any boxes you're not using?
I think so. I have to check my garage.
Great, thanks.
Are you moving?
No, I need to clean out my attic today. It's getting full up there.
That's a big chore.
I know. I don't even remember what's in there anymore.
Well, if you don't know what's in there, you probably don't need it.
That's what my wife said.
I had to clean out my attic last month, and my wife said the same thing to me.
They must be talking to each other.
What are you going to do with all that stuff?
I think I'm going to have a garage sale next weekend. What did you do with all of your stuff?
I threw half of it away and donated the other half.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll donate the things I don't need.
What about the garage sale?
That's just going to be another chore to do. I'd rather go golfing.
Good thinking.
Is there a church near here?
Can I buy you a drink? Are you on your own? Would you like to join us? Do you come here often? Is this your first time here? Have you been here before? Would you like to dance?
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. This is Kathy. I have a huge favor to ask.
What is it?
Are you free tonight? I need a babysitter to watch Michael.
I'm so sorry. I'm not available. We have tickets to the play tonight.
We do too. Our regular babysitter is sick, and the tickets are non-refundable.
Jenny is home from college this weekend. Would you like me to ask her if she is available?
That would be wonderful.
I'll ask her when she gets home. She went to the store. She should be back in a few minutes.
Thank you. We will pay her, of course. I know she's great with kids. I remember her playing with Michael before. He really liked her.
Yeah, she loves children. She is studying to become a teacher.
That's great. She will be a good teacher.
If Michael has homework, she can help him with it.
Great idea. But I'm not sure Michael will like this idea.
That's true. He may not like Jenny after tonight. Hi, Teresa. Is David home from school? Yeah, we just got back from the hospital. What happened? David fell at school and broke his arm. Are you serious? That's terrible. Yeah, the school called an ambulance and they took him to the hospital. Wow, is he in a lot of pain? Just a little. The doctor gave him some pain medication. That's good. He's so upset though. Because of the pain? No. His soccer team is playing the championship game this weekend and he's the goalie. That must really hurt more than the arm. I think it does. He's been practicing so much for this game. Is he going to go to the game? Of course. He has to go and cheer his team on. Hopefully, his team will win. I hope so. They were undefeated all season. Hey, Carol. Have you seen Tom lately? Didn't you hear the news? No. What happened? He got into a car accident last week. Is he okay? No, he is in the hospital.
He broke both of his legs and ribs. He also has a head injury.
That's terrible. I had the flu, so I haven't seen or talked to anyone lately. How's Judy?
Judy has come home a couple of times to get a change of clothes.
She must be devastated.
She is a very worried wife.
Have you seen him?
Bob and I visited him in the hospital a couple of days ago. He is on so much medication.
Wow, that's serious.
Yeah.
Does Judy know how long he's going to be in the hospital?
The doctors told her he may be there for several months.
Oh my goodness. What is she going to do?
Their children are going to help her now. They're taking turns staying at the hospital.
That's good. I better visit him soon. Thanks for the information.
Hi, Mary. What's wrong? Oh, hi, Alice. I just got back from the hospital.
Is something wrong?
My son was in an auto accident last night.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Was he seriously injured?
Yes. He broke both of his legs and his ribs.
That's awful.
I know. He just got his driver's license a month ago.
How scary for him.
It wasn't his fault, though. He was hit by a drunk driver.
That's terrible.
I'm so angry about it. My son could have been killed by an irresponsible driver.
You're right. Did they catch the other driver? Was he or she injured?
Yeah, he was arrested. He wasn't injured.
Do you think he will go to jail?
I don't know. I'm just worried about my son right now.
Can I help you with anything?
Well, I just came home to get a change of clothes. I'm going to go back to the hospital soon. Would you be able to feed our cats tonight?
Of course. Please let me know if there is anything else I can help you with.
Thanks, Alice.
Hey, Sam. You're home. Where's your car?
Oh, hey, John. It's in the auto shop.
Again? What's wrong with it this time?
I'm not sure. It's making a lot of strange noises.
That's weird. It's not even an old car.
I know. I've only had it for 3 years. My mechanic doesn't know what the problem is.
He doesn't know? What is he doing then?
Trying all different things. I'm getting tired of waiting for him to fix it.
You should take it to another mechanic.
I should, but I already paid him. He just keeps saying he will fix it.
He doesn't sound very trustworthy.
I know, I should have gone somewhere else, but he was so cheap. He was the cheapest I could find.
Maybe too cheap. Cheap isn't always better.
I'm learning that now.
You should demand a refund.
I wish I could, but it's a little complicated.
Why is it complicated?
The mechanic is my brother-in-law.
My son is taking his driver's license test today. Is he nervous? He's a little nervous. It's normal to be nervous. I told him that. He just wants to pass the test so he can start driving to school. Does he have a car? No. He has to share with my wife. Are you going to get him a car? No, not yet. First, he has to show us that he is a responsible driver. Did your auto insurance go up a lot? Yes. Our insurance rate doubled. Wow. Are you serious? Yes. That's what makes me nervous. I don't know how we'll be able to afford insurance when my younger son starts to drive. When will that be? In 2 years. Better start saving, or better have your sons get part-time jobs. I think I like the part-time job idea better.
Hi, Janet. Where are you going with those books?
To the library. I found these under Joseph's bed.
Under his bed?
Yeah, they are all overdue.
How did you find them?
We got a notice from the library that he had several overdue books, so I started searching his room.
How late are they?
About 2 months.
Didn't you receive notices before?
I found the notices in his room too.
Why didn't he return them?
He said he couldn't find them.
Is he in trouble?
Of course he's in trouble. He doesn't get to play video games for each book that is late.
That's 5 weeks.
Yes, that's his punishment. He needs to learn not to hide letters that come in the mail. He also needs to learn to clean his room so things don't get lost.
I'm going to an art gallery tonight.
That's cool.
My friend, Jane, is an artist. She's displaying her work there.
I love art. I paint in my spare time.
Really? I didn't know that. My friend is a sculptor.
Sculpting? That's fascinating.
Would you like to come with me tonight?
I can't. I already have plans.
She is going to be displaying her work all week. Would you like to go tomorrow night?
Sure, I would love to.
I can introduce you to her. She always loves talking to people about art.
I don't know that much about it. I just really enjoy looking at it.
I don't know a lot about art either. I'm just going to support her tonight.
You're a good friend. What is your interest?
I prefer music.
I love music too, but painting is my passion.
I would like to see your work one day.
I can show you some right now. I have them on my wall.
Let's go see them.
I'm taking a pottery class.
Cool. What have you made so far?
A bowl, a vase, and a mug.
Do you like the class?
Yes, it's a lot of fun. I'm going to make each member of my family a cup.
That's nice.
It's going to be their Christmas gifts.
Is it hard to do?
It was hard at first, but then I got used to the pottery wheel.
What made you decide to take a pottery class?
I like taking lots of different classes. I get bored.
I wish I could take a class. I'm so busy with work and school.
Maybe one day after you retire, you'll have some time.
Retirement sounds great.
It is, but it can be boring. I always have to find something to do.
You must have a lot of hobbies.
I do. My hobbies are sewing, quilting, scrapbooking, and now pottery making.
Wow, you must have a lot of great homemade items.
I do. My closet is full of them. Do you know how to draw? Yes, drawing is one of my hobbies. Really? I didn't know that. I doodle when I'm bored. Can you help my son with his school project? Sure. What does he need to do? He needs to draw a picture of a big castle.
That's not hard at all. When is it due?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that soon?
Yeah. He didn't tell me until today.
Okay. I can come by after dinner.
Why don't you come for dinner?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. I cannot draw at all, and I was so worried about this assignment.
Don't worry. He will have an awesome castle.
Hi, Carol. Why are you all dressed up?
Oh, hi, Joanne. Bill and I are going to a play tonight. My daughter is the lead actress.
Oh, really? How exciting!
This will be her first performance. She is a drama student in college, and she got the lead role.
I'd love to see her perform someday. Let me know when she'll be on stage again.
Okay, I will. I'm so excited and proud of her.
Is she nervous?
Yes, she is very nervous, but she loves acting, so this will be a true test for her.
Is this part of her school assignment?
No, this is something she auditioned for on her own.
She won the lead part?
Yeah, she was shocked. Her drama professor is coming too.
How does she feel about that?
She's more nervous about her drama professor than the rest of the audience.
But she's not going to be graded on it.
Yeah, but she still wants to do well in front of him.
I understand. Well, have a lovely time tonight.
Hello? Hi, Stacy. This is Stephanie. Guess what I just got? What? 2 tickets to the concert tonight. How did you get those? The concert has been sold out for months. My dad works at the arena. He was able to get front row seats. Are you serious? Yes! Do you want to go? Yes! I need to ask my mom, but I'm sure I can go. Okay, my dad can pick you up. We're going to leave at 4 p.m. What time does the concert start? 7 p.m. Why are we leaving so early? We want to have dinner first. Okay, I'll let my mom know. I'm so excited! Me too! Thank you so much for inviting me. Of course I would invite you. You're my best friend.
Hey, Simon. What are you doing this Saturday?
Nothing much, Phil.
Do you want to go to the basketball game?
Sure. What time does the game start?
7 p.m.
How much is the ticket?
Don't worry about it. It's my treat.
That's really nice of you.
I'll pick you up at 6 p.m.
You're going to drive too?
Sure. I don't mind driving.
Hey, let's have dinner before we go. That will be my treat.
Okay. Sounds good. Where should we go?
There's a great steakhouse near the arena. Do you want to go there?
Steak? Sure. I'll pick you up at 4 p.m.
Cool. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, thanks for dinner.
Did you watch the soccer game yesterday?
Yeah, I watched it at the arena.
You went to the game?
Yeah, I went with my coworkers.
It was a good game to watch. It was really close.
I know. We were all screaming. The crowd was out of control.
Were people getting angry?
Yeah, it was getting a little scary. The security guards came and escorted someone out of the arena.
Why?
He got really drunk and was cursing at everyone.
That's crazy. People like that always ruin the fun for everyone.
I agree. He was out of control.
He threw beer on a stranger.
Wow.
The stranger stayed calm, but it was a good thing security came.
I would have been so upset.
Yeah, everyone was getting really upset at the drunk guy. That's why security was called.
Sounds like it was an interesting game.
It really was. I don't know if I want to go to another game for a while.
At least our team won. Hey, Joe. Where are you heading?
Hey, Charlie. I'm meeting some friends at the park. We're going to play basketball.
It's a great day for it. Nice and sunny.
Yeah, perfect day to be outside. Do you play basketball?
I used to play in high school. I was on the school basketball team.
Do you want to join us?
I can't today. I have a dentist appointment.
A dentist appointment on a nice day?
Yeah, it was the only day available.
What about next weekend? We get together every Saturday at the basketball court in the park.
Sure. Sounds like fun. What time?
Same time every Saturday, 10 a.m.
Do you think your friends will be okay with a new guy joining?
Yeah, we could use another player. One guy hurt his knee and won't be able to play for a while.
Okay. Then I'll see you next Saturday.
Cool.
Hey, Steve. Where are you going with all that baseball gear? Oh, hi, Bob. I coach my son's baseball team. We're having our first practice today. How old is your son? 8 years old. He's been playing baseball for a couple of years. Does he like it? He loves it. This is my first year as a coach. I'm pretty excited. It sounds exciting. I used to play baseball in college. What position did you play? Pitcher. But I had to quit because of a shoulder injury. That's too bad. Do you miss it? Not anymore. I'm too old to play now. My son is a pitcher too. Maybe you can give him some tips on how to throw. Sure. I'm always free in the afternoon. We have our first game next Saturday. Would you like to come and watch? That would be fun. What time is the game? 10 a.m. Okay. Can I bring my wife? Of course. Hi, Bill. Hi, Ted. Bill, would you like to come to a backyard barbecue? Sure. When? Tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. Who else is coming? I invited a few other neighbors. What's the occasion? I got a new outdoor grill, and I want to test it out. It sounds like fun. What can I bring? Would you like to bring some beverages? I can do that. Great. I'm going to grill some hamburgers and hot dogs. That sounds delicious. Our neighbor, Peter, is going to bring some apple pies. This is going to be a great party. I hope so. I hope my grill works well. If it doesn't, we can order pizza. That's funny. I like pizza too. I like hamburgers better.
Hi, Tim. Do you want to grill some steaks tonight?
Hi, Dan. Steaks sound delicious.
They are on sale at the market.
Should we invite some friends?
Okay, who?
How about Sandy and Linda?
Okay, but Linda is a vegetarian.
What is a vegetarian?
A vegetarian is a person who does not eat meat.
Oh, maybe we should invite someone else.
How about Susie?
Okay, let's invite Sandy and Susie.
I will go to the market and buy 4 steaks. What else should we eat?
How about potatoes and salad?
Okay, I will go to the market now. Can you call Sandy and Susie?
Sure, Dan. Why aren't you leaving? What's wrong?
It's raining. What should we do?
We can still barbecue. We have a covered yard.
Okay, I'll be back soon. I hope the weather gets better.
I hope so too.
Jennifer, are you going to join the choir club?
No, Nancy, I'm not.
Why? You have such a beautiful voice.
I'm too shy.
You sing so well, you could probably get a solo.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm scared to sing in front of an audience.
You're wasting your talent. If I could sing like you, I would join the choir.
My mom said the same thing.
You should think about it again.
What if I get on stage and I freeze?
Maybe this is a great way to overcome your fear.
I do love singing.
Then you should join. You'll make a great addition to the club.
Okay, let me think about it.
The choir teacher thinks you should join.
How does she know? She's never heard me sing.
Yes, she has. I recorded your singing and let her listen to it.
You did? Did she like it?
She loved it. She said you have an amazing voice.
Hey, Jason, do you play any instruments? Yeah, I play 2 instruments. I play the piano and violin. I wish I knew how to play an instrument. You don't know how to play any instruments? No, my mom gave me piano lessons when I was a child, but I hated it. So I quit. I took piano and violin lessons when I was a child. How long did you take lessons? 10 years. Wow, you must be really good. My mom wanted me to go to a music college, but I wanted to be a doctor. Really? Yeah, my mom was a famous violinist in China. My dad was a famous pianist in China. You come from a very talented family. Thanks. What instrument do you want to learn? Guitar. Oh, I don't know how to play the guitar. We can take lessons together. I wish I could, but I don't have time.
Hello?
Hi, Jan. This is Tina. Is Janice going trick-or-treating this year?
I think so.
Cindy doesn't want to go.
Why?
She thinks it's for little kids.
That's funny. She's only 9 years old.
I know. She thinks it's for babies.
Tell her that babies cannot eat candy.
She said Halloween is boring.
What if she changes her mind after Halloween is over? It's only once a year.
And she has to wait another year.
Maybe Janice can talk to her.
Where are you and Janice going?
Just around our neighborhood. There are a lot of homes around here.
We live in an apartment. Maybe that's why it's boring. There aren't many kids here.
Bring Cindy here on Halloween. We can all go together.
What a great idea. Thanks. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Sally.
How did you spend your New Year's Eve?
I did the countdown to New Year's with my family. How about you?
I worked until 9 p.m. and met some friends afterwards.
You had to work on New Year's Eve?
Yeah. I stayed up until midnight to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Then I went home to sleep. I was so tired.
Why are you up so early? Do you have to work today too?
No, I'm going to my parents' house. I'm going to watch the Rose Bowl on TV with my dad. It's our annual tradition.
What is the Rose Bowl?
You've never heard of the Rose Bowl? It's a big American college game. It's played every January 1st.
We don't watch that much football in our house.
Have you ever watched the Tournament of Roses parade?
No. What is that?
It's a big parade that is shown before the football game. It's America's New Year's celebration.
That must be fun.
You should watch it. It's an annual American tradition.
I think I will.
Well, I better go now. Happy New Year, Sue.
Happy New Year, Sally.
I'm so glad there is no school on Monday.
Me too, but why do we have that day off?
You don't know?
No, why, Sam?
It's Memorial Day. This is the day we remember the people who died serving in the United States military.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It's an important day. It's not just a day off from school and work.
I see. Is it always in May?
Yeah, it's always observed on the last Monday in May.
I just thought it was another day off from school. I'm glad to know what this day means now.
It's really important in our family. My grandfather and great-grandfather both served in the United States Army. They both died serving this country.
Do you do anything special on this day?
Each year, my family and I go to the cemetery and place flowers on their graves.
I've never been to a cemetery before. Is it scary?
No, we go every year, so it's not scary anymore.
Do all schools close on this day?
I think so, but only in the United States. It's an American holiday. Some businesses like post offices and banks close too.
Thanks for telling me what Memorial Day means. I'm going to go home and ask my brother if he knows.
Let's have another backyard barbecue this weekend.
Okay. That sounds fun. Should we invite some friends?
Yeah, let's invite a few couples.
Okay. But we should buy some mosquito repellent this time.
That's a good idea.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, everyone was bitten by mosquitoes.
It was awful. We were itchy for days.
We used so much anti-itch cream.
I think there are special candles that keep mosquitoes away. I saw a commercial for it a couple of days ago.
Let's get those.
Okay, I'll put it on the shopping list for the barbecue.
Do you think our friends will come back to our party?
We'll have to tell them we have mosquito repellent this time.
Mosquitoes are such pests. And they carry diseases too.
I know. Now I feel like having an indoor party.
Don't let the mosquitoes win. What are you doing, Carl?
I'm spraying my house with pesticide.
Why?
We have an ant problem. They're everywhere.
How did that happen?
I think we left some food around outside and it attracted ants. Now they're coming into the house.
That's terrible.
This morning, I found some on the kitchen counter.
That pesticide is toxic. You should be careful.
I know. That's why I'm wearing a mask. I need to take care of this problem as soon as possible.
I understand. My parents had an ant problem a couple of years ago. They used that stuff too.
Did it work?
Yeah, but it smelled bad for a few days. They were getting headaches. They came to stay with me. Oh, that's good to know. Maybe we will go stay at a hotel for a few days. You can stay with us if you want. No, that's okay. Carol is so upset because of the ants. I'll take her on a short trip. Good idea.
Hi, Joan. Where are you going? Hi, Helen. I'm taking my grandchildren to a butterfly conservatory today. What is that? It's a place that displays butterflies, and you can learn all about them. So it's like a museum for butterflies? Yes, but these butterflies are alive. They're alive? Yes, they fly around the room and sometimes they even land on you. A butterfly landed on my head once. That's so fun. It is. There are so many different kinds of butterflies too. They're so beautiful. Their colors and designs are spectacular. Your grandkids are going to enjoy it. I hope so. If I were a child, I would enjoy it. But times have changed. Kids prefer to watch television and play video games these days. I understand. How old are your grandchildren? My granddaughter is 5 years old, and my grandson is 7 years old. I think they're both at a good age to enjoy it. My granddaughter likes to draw butterflies, and my grandson loves insects. So I thought they would love this. I think they will. Don't worry about it so much. Just go and have a good time. Okay, I better go now. Have fun.
Honey, are you okay?
Yes. Are you okay?
Yeah. I've never felt an earthquake before.
Me too. That was scary. We've experienced hurricanes, but never an earthquake.
I'm going to look around and see how bad the damage is.
Be careful. There could be aftershocks.
I know. Don't go outside. The power is down. There could be power lines on the ground.
Okay. Where are the dogs?
I found them. They're both under the bed.
They must be scared.
I wish we could watch the news. I want to know how much damage this earthquake caused.
Let me find the radio. We can listen to the news.
I think it's in the garage.
Do we have any batteries for it?
Yeah, let me get them.
I knew the big one was coming one day, but we weren't prepared.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
We better pack an emergency kit for next time. I just spoke with my mom. She and my dad are devastated. The fire is moving closer to their home.
What can they do?
The firefighters say there is nothing they can do at this point. They have to evacuate immediately.
That's horrible.
I know. I wish I could help them, but we live in another state.
Where are they going to stay tonight?
They're going to stay with my sister until they find another place to live.
Why don't they stay with us, too? They can come here after things settle down.
That might be a good idea. Maybe being away from there will help them forget about all of this.
Well, they will never forget. But hopefully, they will be able to move on.
Bob, I'm so sad. That was my childhood home. I have so many memories of that place.
I'm sorry. I know this must be very difficult for you and your parents.
Thanks. My sister, too. She and I grew up in that house. My parents lived there for 40 years.
I can't believe a wildfire can destroy everything so quickly. It's just terrible.
They're going to lose everything. The firefighters gave them only a few hours to pack.
Is anyone helping them pack?
Yeah, my sister is with them. She's going to call me later tonight.
Who are the beautiful flowers from? They're from my boyfriend. That's so sweet. Those are long-stemmed roses. I know. They're beautiful. How many are there? I counted 30. Wow, that must have been expensive. I need to find a vase. I don't want them to die. Is there one in the kitchen? I found one, but it's too small. Yeah, that bouquet is huge. You're a lucky woman. I wish my boyfriend would send me flowers. Is it a special occasion? No, not really. Do you know why he sent them? I have an idea. Why do you think he sent them? Well, he forgot my birthday yesterday. Oh, now I understand.
What happened, Mark? A tree fell during the windstorm and hit my house. Wow, is everyone okay? Yes. Luckily, we weren't home at the time. Yes, you are very lucky. I know. It was the big tree in our yard. I can't believe it. Will insurance cover the repair costs? I hope so. I'm waiting for the insurance guy to come right now. What are you going to do? Do you have a place to stay while your house gets fixed? Yeah, we're going to stay at my parents' house. They don't live far from here. That's good. I really liked that tree. It was so big and beautiful. And now it's in my living room. You're a strong man if you can joke about it. Well, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. I would be crying right now. Believe me, Stan, I am crying on the inside.
Hi, Sarah. What are you doing outside so late at night?
Oh, hi, Janice. I couldn't sleep. What are you doing here?
I come out here once in a while to look at the stars. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they are. I never really paid attention to them.
You're lucky tonight. The sky is clear, so the stars are very bright.
We have a telescope, but we never use it. I may need to bring it outside one day.
That's awesome. I wish we had one.
You can borrow ours.
That would be great. I've always been interested in astronomy.
What's that?
Astronomy is the study of stars, planets, and other objects in outer space.
That would be really interesting to study.
Yeah, I took a college class in astronomy once. It was fascinating.
Look at the moon. It's a full moon.
Yeah, didn't you see it earlier tonight?
No, I didn't notice it earlier. What a beautiful sight.
It's supposed to be clear tomorrow night, too. Do you want to meet out here again?
Sure. How about 11 p.m.?
I'll be here.
I'll bring my telescope.
Hi, Carol. What are you looking for?
Oh, hi, Joe. I'm looking for some materials to make a solar system.
A solar system?
Yeah, David has a science project. He has to make a model of the solar system with the sun and the planets.
How about some balls? They can represent the planets and the sun.
I was looking for some foam balls, but I can't find any in our garage.
I might have some. Julie had to make a solar system model a few years ago. I might have some balls left over.
That would be great. David wants to paint them and glue them on a black poster board.
That's what Judy did too.
Was Judy in Mrs. Johnson's science class?
Yes.
She must have the students do the same project every year.
It's a great project. We had a fun time doing it together.
Are there 8 or 9 planets now? When I was a child, Pluto was a planet, but it's not considered a major planet anymore.
I know. I think scientists are still debating that issue. David should ask his teacher.
Good idea.
Let me go look for the balls. I think I still have her model in the garage, too. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll keep looking in my garage, too. There's a full moon tonight. Isn't it beautiful?
You know what they say about full moons.
No. What do they say?
Weird things happen when there's a full moon.
That's silly. That's an old tale.
You don't believe it?
No, absolutely not.
Do you believe in werewolves?
What are werewolves?
Creatures that are half human, half wolf. They come out when there's a full moon.
Now you are being ridiculous. I'm going to look for the brightest star.
Why?
If you see the brightest star, you can make a wish and it will come true.
Now you're being ridiculous.
I'm going to wish that we stop this conversation.
What if you see a werewolf tonight?
You've been watching too many horror movies. Hi, Joan.
Your garden is looking beautiful.
Thanks, Carol. I've been working hard on it.
It looks like you have.
I water my flowers regularly, and I use a good fertilizer.
My garden looks terrible. No matter how hard I try, everything dies.
Are you using a good fertilizer?
I think so. I also water my flowers regularly and trim any dead leaves.
You're doing all of the right things.
I don't know what's wrong.
Maybe you don't have a green thumb.
What is a green thumb?
A green thumb means you have good gardening skills.
Oh, then I definitely do not have a green thumb.
My dad used to love gardening. I learned everything from him.
Can you teach me?
Sure, but I can't guarantee anything. Hi, Carol. I have some new tomatoes and cucumbers from my garden. Would you like some?
I would love some, Joan. The tomatoes you gave me last time were delicious.
I know. I made spaghetti sauce with them. I'm growing more vegetables this year.
What are you growing?
Zucchinis and lettuce.
That's amazing. You won't have to buy any more vegetables at the market.
I know. I'll let you know when the zucchinis and lettuce are ready.
Thank you. You're so generous.
Well, you always make me apple pies with apples from your apple tree.
I will make you more in exchange for the vegetables.
That's a deal.
Have you thought about selling your vegetables at the local farmer's market?
No, I like giving them to my family and friends.
That's nice of you.
I live alone, so I can't eat all of the vegetables by myself.
Mom, I'm home. Guess where we're going for our field trip this year?
Oh, hi, Billy. Where?
We're going to the city aquarium.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Marine animals are your favorite.
I can't wait to go. I'm so excited.
When is the field trip?
Next Wednesday. My teacher needs chaperones for the trip. Can you go, Mom?
I think so. Let me check my schedule first.
I hope you can chaperone.
Me too. I love going to the aquarium.
We need to pack a lunch. We're going to eat at the aquarium.
Okay, I just looked at my calendar. I'm free that day.
That's great, Mom. I'll tell my teacher tomorrow.
Okay, now it's time to do your homework.
I'm so excited. I can't concentrate on studying.
I understand, but you still need to do your homework.
What are you doing, Charlie?
My class has to write an essay about where we want to go on our field trip.
That sounds like an interesting topic.
My class can't decide where we want to go, so our teacher is going to make it a contest.
I like that idea. What are the choices?
Half of my class wants to go to the museum. The other half wants to go to the zoo.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the zoo because I want to see a lion.
Didn't you go to the zoo last year?
Yes, but it was so much fun.
You may want to try something new this year. The museum is a great place too. You can learn a lot there.
I know, but I want to see animals.
Okay, it's your choice. The museum is having a display of old airplanes.
Airplanes? I really like airplanes too.
You have a tough decision.
Now I can't decide. I need to really think about it. Hello? Hi, Jeff. This is Carl. Have you finished the math assignment? No, not yet. I'm still working on it. It's really difficult. Are you having a hard time with it? I am. I've been stuck on a problem for an hour. Is it number 4? Yes. I cannot figure it out. Have you? No, that's why I'm calling. Do you want to work on it together? I can't come over. I'm babysitting my younger brother. Do you want me to go there? No. My parents said I cannot have any friends over when I'm babysitting. I see. Do you want to discuss it over the phone? Okay. What have you done so far? Nothing. I didn't know where to begin. Me too. I wrote some things, and then I erased it. It didn't make any sense. What are we going to do? Can you ask your parents? No, they're not home either. Let's call Lucy. She's really good at math. She'll have the answer.
Mom, have you seen my homework? No, Mary. Where did you last see it? On my desk. I was working on it, and then I decided to take a break. That's strange. Where could it be? It's due tomorrow. What am I going to do? Don't worry. We'll find it. Let's look for it together. But I didn't take it off my desk. Are you sure? Where did you go to take a break? Outside. I took a walk to get some fresh air. Did you do anything else? I got a snack from the kitchen. You go check outside and I'll check the kitchen. Okay. Mary! Yes, Mom? What's that on the kitchen counter? Oh, that's my homework. How did it get there? I must have taken it to the kitchen when I grabbed a snack. You must be studying too hard. Take another break.
Hi, Bob. How long have you been here?
Oh, hi, Kevin. I've been here since 11 a.m.
What time does the library open?
9 a.m.
It's 5 p.m. right now. You've been here for 6 hours.
Yeah, I have a lot of homework to do.
Have you taken a break?
I have. I took a lunch break at 1 p.m.
Are you done?
No, I still have a little more to do.
Are you going to stay here?
Yeah, it's too noisy at home. I can't concentrate.
Well, don't forget to eat dinner.
I won't. I never forget to eat. Are you leaving now?
Yeah, I'm done and I'm hungry.
I'm kind of hungry too.
Do you want to join me for dinner?
Sure, that sounds good.
Are you going to come back to the library after dinner?
Yeah, I need to get this report done. I'm almost finished. Then I'll go home.
Hey, Ashley. What are you going to do this winter break?
I'm going skiing with some friends. What about you, Linda?
I'm going to visit my parents for a few days.
That's nice. Do they live near?
No, they live in New York.
Does it snow a lot in the winter there?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I take a lot of pictures since we don't get much snow here.
Is that where your hometown is?
Yeah, I miss seeing snow.
You should go skiing with us one day. There's a lot of snow in the mountains during the winter.
That's an idea, but I don't know how to ski.
You don't know how to ski, but you love snow?
Yeah, we didn't do much skiing growing up.
I'll teach you then. Skiing is fun.
That's okay. I'd rather just drink hot chocolate and snuggle in warm blankets by the fireplace.
Winter is the best time for that, too.
I can't wait for summer.
Why?
I'm going to Hawaii with my cousins.
That's great. I've never been to Hawaii.
It's beautiful there. The beaches are sandy and the weather is nice.
My family and I go to Germany every summer. My grandparents live there. They are too old to travel, so we have to go there every year.
That must be fun too.
It's a lot of fun, but I'd love to visit Hawaii someday. How long are you going to stay there?
2 weeks.
What are you going to do after you get back?
I need to find a part-time job.
You're going to work the rest of the summer?
Yeah, but I need to make some money for college.
That's a good idea. I should do that too.
How long are you going to be in Germany?
2 months.
Wow, that's a long time. That's almost the whole summer vacation.
I know. My mom doesn't get to see her parents that often, so we stay for a while.
I understand family is important.
Yeah, but sometimes I wish I could do other fun things during the summer.
What's wrong, Susie? Mom, I don't want to go to the piano recital tomorrow. Why? I'm really nervous and afraid. But haven't you been practicing every day for this? Yeah, I've practiced almost every day for 3 months. But I'm afraid I'm going to mess up. I've heard you play. You're terrific. My piano teacher says I'm ready, but I don't think I am. I was very nervous at my first piano recital, too. It's normal to feel this way. You were nervous, too? Yes. But I got out there and I played the best I could.
Then you were fine? Yes. Everyone clapped and then we had ice cream afterwards. Can we have ice cream afterwards? Of course. Okay, I'll do it. Susie, I don't want you to do something you don't want to do. Mom, I'll be okay. I was just a little nervous. Thank you for your support.
Hey, Jim. Are you entering the school talent show?
No way, Mark. I don't have any talents.
I'm entering the talent show.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to juggle while sitting on a unicycle. I know how to juggle really well.
Do you have a unicycle?
I'm going to use my grandfather's unicycle. He used to ride one in the circus.
That's cool. I wish I had a talent.
You do. Think of something you're really good at.
I know some magic tricks. My brother taught me last summer.
Magic tricks are cool. You should enter. The winner gets a new computer.
I've never been on stage before. I would be too scared to stand in front of an audience.
I've never been on stage either. I think it will be fun.
I'll just cheer you on from the audience.
Thanks. Do you want to watch me practice?
Sure. Can you teach me how to juggle?
Of course. Let's go practice together at my house tonight.
Hi, Sue. Did you hear about the spelling bee at school?
Hi, Carol. Yes. Actually, my daughter Sylvia is in the competition.
How exciting. I wish I could go watch it.
You should. It's a lot of fun, but also very stressful.
I know. I won the school spelling bee when I was in high school.
You did? I didn't know that.
I was undefeated until I graduated from high school.
Wow, that's amazing. Is that why you became an English teacher?
Well, that's part of the reason. I like words. I like reading and writing.
You should come with us tonight.
I would love to. What time does it start?
7 p.m. But we will have to leave around 6:30. Sylvia needs to be there early.
Okay. I'll be ready at 6:30. I'm so excited. I hope Sylvia wins.
We do too. Do you have any advice for her?
Just stay focused and concentrate on each word.
Hey, Craig, how did you do on the science test?
Oh, hi, Joe. I did really bad on it. I failed it.
How did you fail it?
I didn't study for it. I was too busy playing video games.
That's too bad.
I don't know if I can pass the class now.
What are you going to do?
I'm afraid to tell my parents. They will be very disappointed.
Maybe the teacher will let you take the test again.
That would be wonderful.
I did poorly on my English test last week and my teacher let me take it again.
Wow, that's good to hear. Maybe our science teacher will let me take it again.
You better study next time.
I know. No more video games for me.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to our science teacher's office and talk to him about my test. Then I'm going to go to the library and study for my math test.
That's a good idea. I'll meet you at the library later. Good luck with our science teacher.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Hi, Susan. How do you think you did on the math test today? Hi, Barbara. I think I did well. It was pretty easy. Really? It was very hard for me. I'm having a hard time in this class.
I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you should get a tutor.
A tutor?
Yeah, I had a tutor last year and she helped me a lot.
That sounds like a great idea. Could I have your tutor's phone number?
Unfortunately, she doesn't live in this state anymore. She moved away for college.
Okay, that's too bad. I don't know where to look.
I can ask my mom. She knows a couple of local college students.
Thanks. That would be great.
Until then, I can try to help you too. I like math. It's my favorite subject.
Really? That would be awesome.
Do you want to work on our homework together?
Sure, I would love to.
Okay, let's meet after school in front of the cafeteria.
Hey, Robert, did you hear what happened in my history class today?
No. What happened, Tom?
Someone got caught cheating on the test.
Are you serious? Who?
Peter.
Peter? Didn't he get caught cheating last month, too?
Yeah,
How did he cheat?
he wrote some things on his hand, and Mrs. Jones saw it.
What did Mrs. Jones do?
She sent him to the principal's office. I think they called his parents. I saw them walking into the school office.
Wow. He's going to be in big trouble.
I know. His dad is really strict.
Do you think they are going to suspend him from school?
I don't know. But if he continues to cheat, Mrs. Jones isn't going to be able to trust him anymore.
Not only Mrs. Jones, but other teachers too. Hey, Carl, what are you doing with all that wood? Hi, Bill. I'm going to make a coffee table for Jill. That's nice. You know how to build things with wood? Yeah. We just got back from furniture shopping, and the price of furniture is expensive. So you're going to make a coffee table instead of buying one? That's right. Furniture is too expensive these days. You're lucky you know how to build things. My dad used to make furniture when he was younger. He taught me a lot. Hey, could you make me something if I pay you? Sure. What is it? Carol has been asking for a new desk. Can you build a desk? Yeah. I built a desk for my daughter when she was in college. She still has it. How much would you charge me? It depends on what kind of desk you want. Show me a picture later. Okay. I'll ask Carol to find a picture. Maybe I should quit being an accountant and go into furniture making instead.
Hi, Carol. What are you doing at a travel agency? Are you planning a trip?
Oh, hi, Kathy. My son is graduating college, and Joe and I thought a trip would be a good graduation gift.
That's a great graduation gift. He's a lucky boy.
He's a good son, so Bob and I wanted to give him something special.
Where are you sending him?
China. He studied the Chinese language in college and really enjoyed learning about the culture.
Does he know anyone there?
My brother moved there last year for work. He is going to show him around.
That's nice. It will be more fun if he knows someone there.
Yeah, and it will be safer too.
Does he know about this trip?
No, it's going to be a surprise. So if you see him, please don't mention anything.
I promise I won't.
Kathy, what are you doing here?
I'm planning a trip to Hawaii. Bill and I go every summer.
Now that's being really lucky.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. This is Sarah. How are you doing today?
Hi, Sarah. I'm fine. I'm working on my new computer.
Computer? Did you buy one?
Yes. I signed up for a computer class for senior citizens.
That's great. Have you learned a lot of stuff?
Oh, yes. It's been really fun. I'm just learning the basics right now.
Do you get homework?
We have homework once a week. This week, we have to type a short essay about ourselves.
Do you know how to open and save documents?
Yes, that's what we're learning.
Let me know if you need any help.
Actually, I'm not confident about editing yet. Can you help me?
Of course. I will come over tonight.
Okay. Do you want me to make you dinner?
No, Mom. I'll eat before I come over.
Okay. I'll make us dessert.
Sounds wonderful. See you around 8 p.m.
Hi, Carol. Why do you look so excited?
Hi, Helen. Stan and I are taking a trip to the Bahamas.
That's wonderful. Is it a special occasion?
It was our anniversary yesterday.
Happy anniversary! How many years have you been married?
30 years.
That's wonderful.
Thanks. We've been planning this trip for years, but he surprised me with tickets last night.
That's so sweet. When do you leave?
We're leaving in a couple of weeks. I can't wait. This is the best anniversary present.
Are you and Stan free tonight?
Yes, why?
Would you like to come over? I'd like to make you both dinner since I missed your anniversary yesterday.
Sure. That's so kind of you.
Come around 7 p.m. Bob will be home by then.
Thanks. What can I bring tonight?
How about some sun after you get back from the Bahamas? It's so cold here these days.
I wish I could.
Hi, Linda. Who are the presents for? Hi, Susan. My son, Joseph. Today is his birthday. How old is Joseph now? 12 years old. He's almost a teenager. I know. He's growing up so fast. Are you doing anything special? Yeah. He is having a birthday party with his friends. Then afterwards, we're meeting my parents for dinner. They want to take him out to a nice restaurant. What a fun day for him. I hope so. We wanted to invite his friends over and have a pizza party. Then he's going to eat again after the party? Yeah, he can eat a lot these days. He's a growing boy. Did you make a birthday cake? No, I bought one this time. I didn't have time to bake it this year. Don't forget the candles. Oh no, I forgot to buy some, and I don't have time to go to the store. The birthday guests are coming soon. I have a brand new pack. There are 12 candles in the box. You can have them. Perfect. Thank you.
What's wrong, Billy? I just found out that I won't be graduating this year. Why? I'm a few credits short of the graduation requirements. What are you going to do? There's nothing I can do right now. Have you told your parents? No way. They're going to be so mad. Well, you have to tell them. I know. I just don't know how. My last report card was bad. I promised that I would improve my grades. Can you go to summer school?
I will have to. They're probably going to take my car away.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks. I'm going to need it. Do you have an extra room at your house?
Why?
I may need that too.